What time is it? 1 p.m. What time is it? 1 p.m. Well, let me tell you tonight, we have a leader that is honest, that is true, hardworking, committed, a man who will never mislead you, will never forsake you, will never run leave you. When other people abandon you, you can depend on Andrew Holness. Prime Minister for 1 term, Prime Minister 2 term, Prime Minister for 3 term. Andrew Holness.
I will tell you that this is not the latest I have addressed a Jamaica Labour Party meeting. But this is the biggest Labour Party meeting I have addressed at this hour. Last time I addressed the meeting around this time was right here. That was in 2024. At that time, it was a different mood. Crowd was a little bit small. But what is clear, very clear to me, is that somebody will stir up the antsness in South Manchester. I have been around politics for a little time. I'm a student of politics. I look at the numbers in politics. And I've always thought that this seat had the potential. In fact, this seat was held by the Jamaica Labour Party way back from Williams. But, you know, things and times change, and the PNP have had this seat for a very long time. Come 2020, and the Jamaica Labour Party gets the seat. And it's clear to me that the Labourites realize that they have ceded the seat to the PNP by not coming out, by not participating, by not voting. But I sense a difference. I think every Labourite here wants the seat to remain with the Jamaica Labour Party. And that is always a good starting point for victory. When your supporters, when your base says, I want this, and I feel it right here, that the base of the Jamaica Labour Party here in South Manchester is saying, I want this. You can only interpret this crowd at 12:38 minutes to 1 p.m. You can only interpret to say that the Labourites want it and they're not going to give it up. So it's always good when you have the desire, the hunger, the fire for it. But you also have a good candidate. A good candidate, a good man. I have never want to believe that your accidental circumstances of birth should give you privilege. So, Mr. Ives is a son of the soil of this constituency. He is your home boy. It is important that he's from here. It gives you a sense of security to take a chance with him. Because you know he understands your circumstances, your dreams, your desires, and what you want. You know his family is here, you can't run leave that. And you know that he's respectful because the social systems that keep him in check are right here. His mother is on stage with us, who is from here. So, you can have a sense. You can have a sense. And he can't let down the mother. He can't let you down. But the real test of a person is not the privilege of their birth, the accidental circumstances. The real test is the work ethic. The willingness to give the time in service to the people. You see, like how you are out here at minutes to 1 p.m. I am absolutely obligated to you. The fact that you come out, stand up, and wait for me. I know you. I can never let you down. You can be assured that I will be standing up for you, that I will be here to the last hour to ensure that you get the benefits you deserve. You can be assured that I will never be asleep at the wheel. You can be assured that I will never get drunk of power. Or high of entitlement. No, you can be assured of that. But I am confident in him. I have interviewed him. We have asked him the searching questions. We have observed his character. And here's what I will say in comparison. Ian is not about Paul. So if you put the two candidates, it is clear that one wants power to fulfill some lifelong ambitions that they believe that they should be the prince and the king of Jamaica. wants to serve. People like myself and Ian are viewed with despise by these fake kings because we stand in their way of entitlement. Well, let me tell you something. You will never move me. And you will never move Ian Ives. What I speak here today, though I have observed it myself, was told to me out of the heart of the PNP. The heart of the PNP. Who called me up and said, whatever you do, make sure Ian Ives beat him. PNP, tell me that. You see them around and go on? They are a dividing bunch. And why are they saying that to me? Because they sense in this constituency. They sense the energy boiling up. And minutes to 1 p.m., this is the crowd. Anyway, in a business, in a film business, my business is to ensure that the people of South Manchester get good representation, and Ian Ives is a good representative. He's a humble man. He's a kind man. He's a caring man. He's a strong man. And you can trust your family members around him. The family members that you love, you can trust them around him. Now, whilst you're here to support the party at this hall, I know you want to go back home with something of meaning and value to your various communities. We have done a survey of 23 constituencies, a poll, and that poll revealed the top 2 concerns. You know it, water and road. This constituency is classified as a rural constituency. It's an agricultural constituency. But it is a constituency that has significant residential communities. And the water problem is critical. Now you all know this from your geography in primary school, that Manchester does not have sufficient sources of water to supply the parish. It is the reality of geography. This has been the case forever. But why isn't there evidence of significant investment to bring water or to discover sources of water in this country, especially in the last 30 years? The truth is that the country didn't have the budget to take on these large water projects. So don't care how you hear politicians come and promise that they're going to do something. The promise is of no effect if you can't fund it. So, what is a promise? What is a promise? To a fool! I never say anything like that. There are some people who will accept PMP promise. However, a promise is an undertaking to do something that you have never done before and you don't have the resources to do. That's a promise. So the person is just telling you something to comfort you, but know that they don't have the wherewithal to deliver. And that is why, my friends, you would have stood in meetings like this before, and our PNP brothers and sisters would have stood in meetings like this, and they would have heard commitments and promises given, but not delivered. What has changed? What has changed? Let me tell you what has changed. You have a government that when we took over, we moved the debt from 120% of GDP to now 68% of GDP. That is the ultimate signal of good economic management and securing revenue that can do the thing that you want to get done. So if you were to compare this administration of the Jamaica Labour Party to the PNP, you would say that this administration is far superior in the management of the economy, without question. Having achieved economic stability and some level of economic growth, we have now taken the dividends of that good economic management and we are investing it in the things that matter to you. I want you to listen to this carefully. A few months ago, I broke ground for the Western Parishes Water Supply and Resilience Improvement Program. And this project will bring water to St. James, Trelawney, St. Anne, Westmoreland, Hanover, and it includes Montego Bay, Negril, and Ocho. This project will cost 67 billion Jamaican dollars to do. It will replace old pipelines, it will put in new pumps and pumping stations. $67 billion. The government could take that on. Every year, Kingston and parts of St. Catherine suffer from serious drought. They are short about 12 to 13 million gallons of water daily. We successfully concluded the first public-private partnership water project in Jamaica's history. You know how much that project is? 12 billion Jamaican dollars. That project is now under construction. It will take about 15 million gallons from the Rio Cobre River, treat it and put it into the system to supply parts of St. Catherine, including Portmore and Kingston. That will solve the water problem for Kingston. Right here in this parish, people have spoken about the Greater Mandeville Water Supply Project. You know what that has been, right? That has been the idea to move water from St. Elizabeth, Pepper, where I'm from, come up Spur Tree into Manly. They talk about it for many years, but they could not do it. You know why? It's not because them bad mind or them lazy. Them never had the resources. They did not manage the economy well enough to be able to have the resources to take on these major transformational projects. Well, you have seen the work going on. $6.8 billion of investment being done in moving water from Pepper coming up the hill right here. The project isn't completed yet, it is still ongoing. But we are going to have a leg of that project extend into Newport so that your constituency can benefit from this massive investment. Your Member of Parliament has already started the work to identify interim sources of water. And he points out to me that in Porous, there are wells there that are not being used, that I am going to direct the Water Resources Authority, Rural Water, and the NWC to explore the use and connection of those wells into the utility system for the people of South Manchester. But tonight, I want to tell you now of a big project that we have. So we can do the little things. Little things are important. But little things are not going to necessarily transform the problems that we have with water. 4 years ago, I gave a directive to the NWC to start the exploration of a pumped hydro storage project. I had announced it in my budget debate. And I have tasked Minister Samuda to carry it through. The project is now at the investment appraisal stage. This project will take off 30 million gallons of water from the coast of Clarendon, seawater, daily. It will pump it up to 2 reservoirs to be built in the hills of Clarendon. This will have both solar systems that will help to pump the water and to treat the water. But that water will be gravity fed down, and while it is gravity fed, it will also create electricity, somewhere in the region of about 80 megawatts of electricity. So this is a project that will create water through a process of desalination, but will also create electricity. This project will serve Central Clarendon, Southern Clarendon, and Southern Manchester. This project is estimated to cost somewhere in the region of US $600 million. But imagine 30 million gallons of water daily. That will solve the problem. We have asked for help in the science and the technical areas behind it from the Climate Fund to assist. And so the project is well underway. I bring this project here to say to you, the people of South Manchester, You may feel that your desire for potable water is neglected. That this government has really focused on it. Not true. This government runs the economy well, and we take the resources and we do good things with it. We do big things with it. I want you to understand that the man you are looking at here is a big deal. We do big things to transform the country. So when I list to you now, the water projects that we have done, the big projects transforming water in Jamaica, that is a matter of performance. So if I tell you I'm going to do something, it is not a promise, because that undertaking is backed by the resources to do it. But you can take comfort that we have done it before. We have done it with the Northwestern Water Project, we have done it with Content, and we have done it with Mandeville, and we're going to do it with the pumped hydro storage for the southern parishes of Clarendon and Manchester. So, you have two choices in this election. Number one, by the way, it's 1 p.m. You have two choices. One, vote for performance, or vote for a promise. That's it. Vote for performance or vote for a promise. The Jamaica Labour Party has demonstrated its performance. The PNP is a bag of promise. I ask you, choose well. Choose what is best for you. Choose what is best for your family, what is best for your community. Choose what is best for Jamaica. Choose the Jamaica Labour Party. God bless you. Traveling mercies. Go home safely.
Hold on. If you have the party anthem, let us close with the playing of the party's anthem. Equal rights and justice is an everlasting song. Unity and progress will make our nation strong. Stand up for your rights when you hear the bell. Stand up for justice, hear the freedom bell. Remember Bustamante serves you well. Stand up, Jamaicans, when you hear the bell. Choose